All right, how's it going, guys? My name is Joey Lutz, and we're here with the Belch'n turkey from 2017. And with me, I have
James Cole, ready to do some commentary on this awesome video.
hole one here is at 302. Most of us are probably going to be throwing either a putter or mid-range, and just your straightforward, just straight at it. Got to miss that one tree in the middle and look for a two.
Yeah, that one tree in the middle, I can't tell you how many times I just throw the perfect ace run looking shot and you just catch that one.
Pretty frustrating.
Nice little drone work here.
Mm-hmm. All right. Chris, I'm pretty sure is throwing a M3 here. A little early.
Yeah, that's not what he's looking for.
No. And then I have a 300 PA3 right here. Just trying to hyzer flip it and let it go straight. It's a pretty flippy disc.
I feel like every time I try to throw a mid-range, I miss it left like Chris did. It's almost easier to go with that putter and just let it flip into the green instead of trying to throw it straight the whole way.
Yeah. Nerves can be a pretty big factor right here.
There's our buddy John Matlack.
Throwing a rock.
Nice and high.
A little too much turn,
Needs
but
to fade.
yeah, see if it'll filter. Yep.
Nice shot. Probably about 20 feet away, maybe
Yeah,
a little less.
Yeah, I think he's actually a little less, if I remember correctly. I don't know what he's throwing. Oh, triple X, I think.
Jermaine.
Oh, a little low. And then we got Idris
Stepping up.
on the street team with Prodigy.
Usually see him playing advanced around local events, but I think it's time for him to make the move.
Yeah. Oh, just a little outside. All right, and Chris is flicking his Glow PA3.
Parked.
Park. And then Jermaine here with, I can't quite remember, something pretty understable.
Not bad. Squeaks through the trees at the end.
We got Idris here off to the left side.
Looks like a roller.
Yeah, A4 roller. Oh. Grabbed
Got
a root, yeah.
There's lots of roots in these fairways.
And putt for three for Idris.
Oh, I was almost expecting him to make that. He's a great putter.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Me and him battled it out in the Chattanooga putting finals this year.
Oh, that would have been fun. Work schedule won't allow for that for me. I got my two. And then we got Idris for four.
No problem.
Mm-hmm.
Straight in.
Oh, and he got CTP.
That one probably didn't stick though.
No.
This is an easy hole.
Chris for par. And got to get that mini down.
Nice hat.
Oh yeah. Stand one. All right.
Moving right along. Ben Howard
Oh yeah.
doing the T-pad camera there. Look at your face, Joe.
Yep. Colton said smile. I smiled.
All right, hole two. Should be no problem. Little double mando. Again, a couple trees right in the center of the fairway. But this is a really short hole. Most people are probably throwing a putter, just hoping to avoid that one tree right in the middle. And should be no problem.
Yeah, this is really the only green you could really like roll with it being slanted like that. All right, I got a putter here. Just looking for a nice little slight hyzer flip. Pulled that one. I thought I missed it and got sneaky.
Oh, yeah, you sneak down that side a lot. I saw a lot more guys throwing that sidearm turnover this year.
Yeah, with it being short, it's a little easier to access. Matlack unfortunately missed the Mando there.
Oh no. There's that
Chris.
sitter tree.
Oh!
Oh. Good shot.
Yeah. That was his 400 PA3, and then Jermaine with his, I believe, pig.
Kaboom.
Oh, a little wide.
Just a bit outside.
And then Idris, 300 PA3. No!
Yeah.
Oh!
I think that's just a bit of nerves.
Yeah. First pro tournament.
Being on camera.
So this is the drop zone. If you miss the Mando.
Shortened it up from, normally we drop zones from the red tee pad, but now you got no chance of missing that Mando a second time.
Right.
Get in.
Oh, well, good roll.
A little deceptive there on the camera.
Jermaine going pig again, I think.
Oh,
Yep.
what a
Oh,
good kick.
Yeah, nice little reaction.
Nice.
Nice.
The nice cam. I like
Got
it.
that lofty putt.
He putts with a mini just like that. That nose down, lofty.
I can't imagine putting with it. That would suck. Alright.
Staring at him through the chains.
Boom.
That can be intimidating. I have definitely missed putts in the past, looking down a camera right through the chains.
Oh, yeah. Chris for 2.
Kevin.
Yep.
We're gonna hear a famous good putt Joe on this
Probably.
video.
Yeah, probably not to go back 9, unfortunately.
All right.
So we got me at 2 down, Chris at 1 down, Matlack at even, 2 at even, and then Idris at 2 over.
He'll bounce back. He'll get
Yeah.
warmed up. It's a little chilly this morning. I had to bust out the hand warmers.
So this is hole 3, little right to left dog leg. Got a couple trees to miss. Standard little backhand hyzer. I like to throw the forehand, easier to hit the gap and let it glide in. With the pin in A, it's a pretty straightforward par 3. Not a whole lot of danger if you can miss those 2 at the beginning. Yeah, I got a
I like the
400
400
F3.
turnover. I like the forehand turnover. It's nice. As long as you don't roll it too quick, because then it wants to roll away from the basket. But
Yeah. Yeah, I can hook up on you, but
that one was pure.
yeah, that worked. Chris going 400 A2, I believe.
That's a good shot.
Yeah,
I know last year he went with the sidearm turnover. I don't know why he changed, but it was definitely a good one.
Yeah. Jermaine, lefty sidearm. Oh,
Ooh, look at that roll.
ugh, man, that's rough. A little too much gas.
Yeah, turned from a 40-footer into a 60-footer there.
Matlack with this T-bird. Yeah.
That last little tree at the end.
Got
I'm
it.
always curious to see what happens when you throw it around that corner, because you
Yeah.
can't see.
Definitely. And then Idris with his 400 F1. Oh, catches one of those 2 trees. Little sidearm approach with his PA1. Should be an easy up and down. Chris with his beach towel. Oh.
Yeah, that little roll away.
Yep. Birdie for Chris. Makes good.
Flops it in there.
Yep. Flopped.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was dirty.
That wasn't fun. But what can you do? Good 2 for Matlack. There's Ben. Idris to save his 3. Well, not really. Well, I guess it's kind of a save, sort of.
Yes, you got to really do something to 4 this hole.
Yeah.
You could saw it off and hit those first couple trees, but
All right, so we got Chris with a 2 and Matlack with a 2. Everybody else with a 3.
all right, this is next hole's really short, probably a Firebird forehand or a little putter turnover. Pretty simple. Downhill the whole way, couple roots right at the end. If you don't give it enough height, you'll get caught about 35 feet away because all these roots in the fairway. Pretty straightforward hole.
Mm-hmm. Kind of the opposite of 3, but
Yeah, those roots
these
right
first,
there
yeah.
catch you.
You got Chris starting us off. 400 A2 flat top.
Man, those discs are so stable. Hits the stump. Might have jumped a little bit.
Yeah.
Put a bit on it.
Matlack with the rock.
Oh man,
Sneaks all the way down there.
a little too much turn, but that should be no problem.
All right. Got a putter here.
Throwing a red putter of some kind.
Fine. Harp. Yes.
It's a harp, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I've seen him messing around with some weird stuff at doubles
Yep.
here recently.
Got Jermaine with a gator.
Those roots, man, skipping it around.
And then Idris. What does he throw? I think this is a 300 A2, I believe. Yeah.
Parked.
Yeah, boy.
Puts a good bit on it. This is a hole that I want to birdie every time. If you don't birdie this hole, you did something wrong.
Definitely. Oh, Matlack with that lofty putt.
I don't know why he's been doing that lately. He's off the Nova putt, and now he's doing this.
I don't know how people putt with Novas.
K-Mac makes it look easy.
Yeah, and we got Idris on the board.
Looking like a star frame. All right, everybody's awake now.
Jermaine with the bag on. Star frame. Got me and Chris tied. Matlack at 2, Jermaine at 1, and Idris at 1 over. But moving the right way.
3 after 4 is a good start.
All right, here we go. Hole 5, 340. This is a new pin position that they just added like a month or so before the event. It's pretty, well, I guess it wouldn't be, it's not super straightforward, but
Right at the end, it gets difficult.
you want it to hyzer flip and then almost get past turn or get past flat and then come back at the end.
There's just too many little things here. I think eventually that tree behind the basket will come out, and
Yeah.
they just had to do some tree work. We had a couple storms earlier in the year that...
So Chris almost, so close.
Yeah, you miss that one tree and you keep turning over, that's going to give you a really good putt.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just like such a tough line. It's that first tree, that dark tree you can see there, really pushes you out wide and it almost makes you want to throw that forehand.
Yeah. Matlack getting a little too much turn.
You parked it, didn't you? I bet you did.
Well, this is the first time
Are you going backhand?
First and last time you will ever see Matlack throw a sidearm and me throw a backhand. Yeah, threw a same putter I threw on one, a little hyzer flip, and almost got a nice little roll out
Nice
there.
roll, yeah. I saw Lance Brown absolutely park this thing with a nice little hyzer flip forehand.
This was surprising. I think this is a Metal Flake Max maybe, or Firebird, or some Metal Flake disc of Innova.
Yeah, I've never seen roller to that pin. I've seen you do it to the C pin, but
Yeah. Idris going 400 H1, 400
a
G
little
H1.
too much turn there.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, he's looking at probably a roller to get out of there.
Matlack with the Nova.
No problem.
Oh, yeah.
Par for days.
And I think this is Jermaine's Glow Gator again, I believe. Ooh, maybe not. Oof. That was not the tree he was looking to hit.
Nope.
And we got Idris, throwing a roller.
Yeah.
Stretching way out there.
Yeah, that's a tough angle too. I mean, it really has to turn fast I find myself zooming it like that all the time, and it rolls like 40 feet away in a hurry.
Yeah, we thought he threw that a little hard and that tree was a good catch, but he claimed it was going to come back. But we'll see what he can do. Oh, Chris almost.
Yeah, and see that stuff behind the basket. That's just when you clean a fairway, you gotta move the stuff far away from the edge of the fairway.
Yeah. And Jermaine playing whatever kind of golf you want to call that.
He's getting up there. The hole's almost over.
And did not commit at all.
Little branch didn't help.
No.
Bummer. The bummer cam.
Yeah,
I mean, it was on a decent line, but
it wouldn't have made a difference.
It was a lazy putt.
Very lazy. Speaking of lazy, not lazy.
Wham.
That's what Idris is known for.
Yeah, he's a great putter. We've been
just around this.
Been razzing him to try and make him play open for 2 years now.
Yeah, go get that thing. And this was not an easy putt. That vine was right in his way.
It's tough being 15 feet away from the basket and then having that much stuff to contend with.
Yeah.
See Matlack with the gloves. It was chilly. It was the first real cold morning round of the year.
Yeah, I think it wasn't too bad, but definitely not as bad as it usually is for the Belch'n turkey.
Yeah, I've seen it all different kind of ways. I've played it in shorts and a t-shirt, and I've played it bundled up in rain and snow. All right, hole 6. This is my favorite hole to birdie. It's really tough initial gap here. You just throw it at this wall of trees with a little turnover and get past this little tree with a Y here, and hopefully you flex back without touching anything. It's really tight, and it bottlenecks all the way down to the end. But it's got a really nice green. You can miss it left a little bit or miss it right a little bit and still have a putt.
This is a great golf hole, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's a good par 3 distance too, like for open players.
Yeah.
360 is, you're not smashing it, but you're not touching it either. It's a good golf shot range.
Chris is going 400 GH3 here. Almost.
Just barely missed the line. I mean, you want it to turn a little bit more than that, but you have to have it flex back at the end, so that was a good miss.
I think this is a KCT bird. A little wide.
Yeah.
A lot of wide.
I mean, you can actually throw it straight down there where he was headed, and if it just goes laser beam straight, you might get a putt.
Yeah.
Like what Joey did.
Yep, 400 F3.
Just like that.
A little more juice, and it would have been parked.
Yeah.
But I was happy with it. Give me another 35, 40 footer. Idris.
I did not hit the line.
Oh!
That's going to be a tough up and down.
Yeah. All he can do is smile, which is what he does.
Smile and wave.
Jermaine with the sidearm.
Come on, baby. Get a friendly kick.
Oh, there you
go. That's a tough putt, though. He's got a nice little ante around those trees. Just those couple trees to work with. But.
And then, I don't know. Oh, that's his 400 D3 right here. Trying to go down that
basically
right side.
re-teeing here.
Yeah.
He got up to about the short pin, which is probably, what do you say, 80 feet short?
Yeah, something like that. Matlack from where you do not want to be.
Yeah, I would almost go roller from back there, but still, it's just so many trees to work against. Yeah, this hole gets rough quick.
Chris going A2 roller, or no, H3 roller. And through that, really soft.
I mean, when I first started playing here, where Chris was just the thick. There were all those little briars and brambles and stuff you can see. That was the side of the fairway. You had to throw a roller if you missed the tee. Don't bonk your head.
Yep, Jermaine with a pretty easy 3 right there. Oh, Matlack.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's not what you want to do. Chris to save his 3.
Cash money. I'm just going to call it right now. Oh. Ouch. Joey taking the lead.
Yeah, I got my putt for 2. If I can follow through.
Still taking the lead.
Yeah. You know you putt high when your putter leaves the frame.
Putting is suddenly very difficult for these guys.
There you go. 6 on 6. Not what you want to do, but it can happen. Chris for 4. This is why I love this hole. Just to, all of us, we had what?
It's a good separator hole.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't throw a good drive, you're not going to get a good score.
Yeah, exactly. You're earning your birdie for sure.
What do they say? The 4-digit separator?
Yeah, 4-digit separator. No, this is still, it's a good 2 without being a tweener.
Yeah, it's much better than the short pin in my opinion.
Yeah, for sure. So we got 2 3s, 2 4s, and a 6. All right, here we got hole 7.
Joey hole.
Yeah, sidearm, looking about a little over 300 feet. You're just trying to hit this gap right here between the 4 horsemen and this line of trees over on the left, and let it check up and miss this one little cedar. Well, not really little, but this cedar tree with no branches. Get your 2 and move on.
Yeah, I try to throw a putter on this hole and can never quite get it to turn the perfect way.
Yeah.
If I could throw a straight sidearm that just barely finishes.
Yep, definitely did not throw that right. Threw it a little low, a lot of low. Jermaine with his triple X, I believe.
Oh, stand up a little.
Come on, you can get. It's hard to go inside of those trees and really get anything.
That center tree catches everything that is tight. It's got to be right on the left edge the whole way, and then just hook up right at the end and skip.
Yep.
Kind of like that.
Oh, almost. That was a 400 GH3, I believe.
That's in putting distance there. That's 45 feet.
You got Idris H1. Uh-oh.
Juiced it.
Yep. Pulled it a little bit. And then Matlack going rock, I believe. Yeah, it looks like a rock. Flies like a rock.
Took all the steam off of it there.
Miss it. Go.
That's not a bad miss. You got a good open putt on that side. Longer than he wants, but...
Yeah, not where you want to be, unfortunately.
Going for the cut roller that doesn't cut.
Yeah. PA1 upshot. There we go.
From downtown.
Yep. McPro AVR.
Pretty green.
Just a little short. And then another one from downtown.
Nice Annie around that tree.
And what do you know? Didn't commit again.
Yeah, that's a tough one to commit to. You got that tree that's probably 15 feet away from the basket that definitely blocks your line from that angle.
Yeah. Matlack having the same issue as me. And then Chris gets screwed.
Oh, see, I thought he would put it in there like that on hole 6.
Watch this. Back corner. Oh!
Man. Centimeters away from a great putt. You know, I hear people talk smack about chain stars all the time, and, you know, I really don't get much of that at the sinks.
Well, from here you can kind of see what some people are saying. You can see the pole with no chains right there.
Yeah.
But Idris with a 4, Matlack with a 3, and then me, Chris, and Jermaine will be tapping in our 3s as well.
Can't even take your hand out of your pocket.
Yeah. What I had. Moving on to hole 8.
Did I hit that big spot in the trees right there?
Yeah, you did.
Yep.
About to hit something else.
All right, we got Joey at 3 down, Chris at 2 down, Jermaine at even, Matlack at 1, And Idris at 3 over. Hole 8, it's a pretty tough little angle. It looks so tight off the tee pad, but then once you get around this corner, you realize you got all this room to work with. We're going to the B pin today, so there's no point in getting aggressive. You just really want to get to this opening and then have a nice little upshot to the basket. If you get to the A pin, then you could maybe run at a 2, but this should be a par 4. This is a tweener par 4.
It really should. I mean, this position, unfortunately, is not the greatest. It's the epitome of a tweener, in my opinion.
I like the sidearm play.
Clips and branches, but
yeah, there needs to be a couple branches trimmed up high.
Yeah,
the line's kind of disappearing on this hole, but that's why I've been laying it up and just playing it for the 3. It's a really tight corner, and then just throw 2 straight shots and you can score it.
Yeah. I mean, you're basically playing for 3, making sure you don't take a 4. Yep, and then down goes the cameraman.
Dang. What was that? Shot to the head? Yeah.
He's down for the
says
count.
Yes.
He's down for the count. Yep, there he is. He is on the ground, people.
Oh, my God.
I bet that didn't feel good.
All right then.
Yep.
Bummer cam.
Oh, right to the head.
That didn't sound good at all. So, yeah. Now we got Chris.
Chris going 400 PA3.
Hopefully Colton moved.
He's up.
He's up. He's breathing
hear the
hard. He's up.
Matlack going back to the T-bird.
I mean, you live in Chattanooga. You know this hole. Standing right there. He has nothing to say.
Idris going 400 F1. A little too much turn.
Yeah, you can see the short tee pad right there from where he's standing. That's at least Jermaine threw a decent shot.
Yeah.
Maybe his head kept it in the fairway. Didn't really see where it finished after that.
Pretty much just right where he was standing. Alright, got Idris. Took this really high. And then got
That's
a
what
nice
you got to
little-
do. Yeah, you got to throw that up high, turnover sidearm that doesn't finish over. It's got to flatten out and fall.
Chris with his PA3.
Pretty routine upshot.
Yep.
120 feet or whatever.
Easy 3.
Didn't even try to make it.
Jermaine after the nice check off of Colton's head. Oh, hits another tree. Well, I guess Colton's not straight.
That's a testy one there, about 40.
Matlack with another sidearm.
Ooh, yeah. Looks like a rock turnover. Almost put it in there.
Matlack's been working on his sidearm, is what he told me, and you can tell.
Maybe a little shorter than 40, but still testy.
Pretty close. He's definitely outside the circle. That was a good putt to hit. I was really happy to hit that, even though it's only like 25 feet.
Yeah, you don't want to leave it that short on this hole.
Yeah.
You just feel like, man, really, I'm this far away?
Yeah. Well, not after 2 putts, actually 3 putts, where I didn't commit. It was nice to actually hit one. Oh,
Dang.
almost. If you hit these things a little high, they are definitely going to be, especially if you hit them high and hard.
I've been experiencing that more now that I'm putting softer putters. Good putt.
Mm-hmm. No.
Looks like he's been doing something a little bit different every time. Just needs to get that timing and that mantra down.
Mm-hmm.
Get a good solid routine going.
Yeah, that's key. Super key. Alright, so we got hole 9. Just a little over 300 feet. Just your standard left to right. You can throw a sidearm, backhand turnover, thumber, really just about anything to get down here. You gotta miss this one tree right here, and then you got an elevated basket to deal with. So
I kind of like to hit that one tree, and then it's not an elevated basket anymore. It's like just a straight 40-footer. Just commit to it and hit it.
right. So I got
Going
my
putter.
harp. Yeah, I've got my
Golly.
harp here.
It's like an eagle.
I like to, because now I know it's not going to skip. That's the one thing down there.
Right.
If it skips, you're looking at 10 to 15 feet, additional feet. And
That's a real nice turnover.
Chris threw his
Should
PA4.
slide right up to the tires.
Yeah. Matlack going rock.
Tight rock.
Oh,
He hit the inside ace route.
definitely almost. And then we got Idris with his H1, I believe. Oh, hurry. Oh,
Got some help.
yeah, nice little kick.
Took the speed out though. He's probably a little short.
Yeah. And then Jermaine with.
Some kind of cheater throw. Threw it with the wrong hand there.
Yeah, wrong hand. I think that was his pig. And there's that same disc he threw on one. Oh, got some metal. Did not see
I
that.
thought he was just laying up, but it was coming in hot. That's one you really don't want to flirt with
No.
too much. As you can see,
Yep.
that's
Oh, big putt.
great putt. That's pretty tough. You get 25 feet away from that one, you're not confident anymore.
Oh yeah, especially with an elevated basket. Yeah, this is what happens when you skip. You end up over here, and you got 25, 30 feet on an elevated bucket. But if your name's
Dang.
Idris, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, if he would have missed that, it would have rolled down into the pit of weeping and gnashing of teeth.
Oh yeah, been down there.
And he would have been behind two big trees.
And then we got Chris for 2 from about 20 feet, 15 feet.
Do you remember when there was a sign there labeling the pit?
No, might have been before my time.
That used to say the pit of weeping and gnashing of teeth right on that big tree.
Matlack didn't quite follow through there. And I was happy to get my tap in. The cage bit me. Oh,
Come on. Stroke.
you got 3 2s and 2 3s. We got 4 down, 3 down, +1, +2, and +2.
4 down at the turn's not bad, but I mean, as a local, I know you're not looking for that. We want to be like 6 down at the turn.
Yeah, especially with this shorter setup.
Hole 10. This is most people are probably throwing fairway driver or mid-range on this hole. You just want to throw it down the right side, have it stand up a little bit without hitting that outside wall.
Mm-hmm.
I try to like land 3/4 of the way and just have it skip up.
Yeah, so
Because if you go long, it's an elevated putt again that drops off pretty good behind that basket.
I went M3, and like I hit that back wall.
Yeah, you want it to stand up and then it has to fade right at the end. It's a tricky little shot.
Yeah, you really got to challenge this first set of trees right here in the middle in order to.
That looks good, kind of hooking up a little too much.
Yeah.
But
Oh
hard,
yeah.
yeah.
You get inside that tree, you're tapping it in.
Yeah, you want to throw something that skips that last quarter of the way.
Mm-hmm. Idris with his F5 does the same thing as I did, just a little too straight.
Yeah, you hit that tree, that means you threw a great shot.
Matlack with the rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this thing just kept going.
Should have thrown a T-bird,
Oh,
Matlack.
never mind. Should have thrown a T-bird.
It doesn't play like T-bird distance, though. That's what happens. You don't want
This
to
was
throw
crazy.
something that's stable. Oh,
Turns. Oh. I use that.
Flippy there.
Yeah, I use that side for
Yeah, you throw that sidearm.
the long pin. And this is, yeah. I mean, I don't blame him. I did the same thing. Layup.
I
Oh.
never lay that putt. I ain't scared of that little pit. It's only like 5 foot down there.
Well, I'm scared. So is Idris.
Come on. Yeah.
I hadn't taken a 4 up to this point. I didn't want to take one now. And I took a 6 on this hole last year. So, pretty sure I was on like 16 after my drive. Oh, just a little outside.
He
Yep.
wanted that one.
Oh, he didn't roll that far.
Yeah, so it's not that bad down there. You just tap it in.
Kind of like that.
Great birdie. Only birdie on the hole. Yeah, that's one you want to get.
Yep.
You get 10, you get 11, start cruising.
All of these holes are deuceable with this setup, which was pretty surprising. But when you have daylight, when daylight's a factor, it always needs to be.
Yeah, any hole can cause a backup at any time. So.
Yeah, big shout out to Kevin Turner for running this event. He's picked it up, I think, like the last 2 or 3 years, and has been doing a great job.
Super smooth.
Always.
All right, we got a tie on top of the leaderboard after 10 holes.
Chris with the only 2.
No one else under par except for you guys. That's
Hole 11
was hard.
Yeah. Hole 11 is 334. This is a pretty good hole. I love it when it's up here on top. You can throw a sidearm, or a straight backhand that finishes right. I go with an A2 here. Just throw it real hard and let it slide up there.
That's a smash, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I throw a rock or a T-bird. Just really want to throw it out straight and just minimal turn.
This is what you want to do right here. Oh wait, no, he turned it a little too much. Never mind. I can't remember. Yeah, a little too much turn there. Pretty close.
That's not bad. He's looking at 45 uphill.
Yeah, that's a B minus.
B minus.
This is about a C plus, and then I got a curve on my grade, and it got through, and it bounced around, and I'm looking at like 35.
Are you implying that everyone threw a bad shot? Curve on the grade?
Well, I got a curve. Idris didn't need a curve.
No. He
I don't
needs some
think he
skip
did.
though.
Oh, come on. Oh, he was a little short too.
All right, Matlack. He's going with the rock. Just needs to smash it. Stay off of that one.
Keep going.
And a straight skip and he'll have a putt.
Oh, man.
About 35, 38 feet there.
See if Jermaine can get it up there. Oh, a little high.
Cursing at it.
Always seems to solve my problems.
Yeah, you gotta talk nasty to them discs when they're not flying right.
Oh.
Right off the top. That putter sounded hard.
Yeah, those are my pros. And then Chris being 1030 rated.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Super nice. A little stepper.
Yeah, that was a good putt.
Bouncing in off the nubs. No problem.
Nice little jog. Getting his cardio in for the day.
Nice.
Working off those chicken tenders. Oh, off the top.
That's all he eats is chicken tenders and
Pizza.
pizza and chicken tenders.
There we go. Really had to take advantage of that.
Good
And to
putt.
make sure Chris wasn't going to
Good putt,
pass
Joe.
me. Yeah. And we got Idris from the right side. Yeah.
Oh, another good stepper.
May not be able to throw it over 400 feet, but he'll make the putt.
Yeah, he's a scary putter, man. I don't want to play putting games with him anymore.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Just over the top. Alright, so we got 3 2s and 2 3s. Chris and I are tied, and we got everybody else still over par.
All right, hole 12. This is a fairly straight hole that gets a little tighter towards the end. There's 2 out of bounds ponds that you can see on the left and the right there if you miss short. And then you just want to throw, like I throw a putter or a mid-range on this hole, just try and get a hyzer flip through that gap and have it straighten out towards the pin. If you miss left, there's a pretty deep sinkhole, and if you miss right, you're in some pretty tight woods.
Yeah, this is a lot like hole 5, kind of a, I guess I wouldn't say, yeah, pretty difficult line to hit perfectly. You're usually going to be left with some sort of
You're gonna have a putt, yeah.
Like that's about as good as it's really going to get, unless you just lace a backhand.
with that uphill, it turns 304 into more like 325, 330.
Yeah.
Turns it into a good par 3 distance for open players.
And my H2. Oh, caught a tree. I was wondering what I hit. So when I let go of that, I was like, finally hit that gap. Idris going to H3.
Is that all forehands so far?
Yeah. Chris forehand, I threw a forehand, Idris threw a forehand.
It's a really easy shape to make.
Yeah, forehand work. Yeah, if Matlack's throwing a forehand, it's a forehand.
Yeah, it's. I throw the hyzer flip, but I guess the forehand's easier.
I think Matlack just wanted to show off his forehand. Didn't
I
quite.
didn't quite get the turn on it.
Yeah.
That's why I don't do it. I don't have the power to do it. 304 is a long way for a sidearm.
Oh,
Here's
lefty
the hyzer
forehand.
flip line I'm talking about.
Trying to split the trees.
Ah, yeah, you just gotta miss a couple.
Yeah, so Jermaine's just going to be laying up, I think. Oh.
He tried to make it. Not too hard. Tried to soft it right into the chains.
Then we got Matlack. This is probably going to be about 20 feet in the air. Yep. Oh.
Man, he's hit the top so many times.
And then I'm over here. I was right on the edge of that giant pit, trying not to fall in. Ooh.
Yeah,
Didn't commit, but oh well.
yeah, that pit's pretty steep. I've seen people get stuck in it before when it's raining.
Got Idris for 2. No
Great
doubt.
birdie.
Yeah, that H3 weighs about 110 grams. Good 2s for those 2 guys.
I love it when they stick in the chains like that.
Oh, being a professional.
Fix it for the next group.
Yep. I could care less.
I've never seen like a definitive spit out because of a cross chain. Like you can't really tell the chain did that.
Yeah.
I like to try and putt at it and hit it and fix it that way. But I have also fixed them.
Yeah. Chris took 1 stroke on me there. Moving up to 6 down. All right, hole 13. You got a double mando. This hole is the shortest hole on the course. Just looking, you can throw backhand, forehand, tomahawk, thumb. Well, thumber really wouldn't work here, but tomahawk. I go with a little pitch sidearm. Just let it slide up here.
Yeah, so just a putter shot. Just throw your putter straight.
Yep.
Don't even try to make it turn left or right. Just make the mando
And let it fall
200
down.
feet, and you got an easy putt.
Yeah. Chris is going, if I get to see, PA1.
Ripping it.
Yep. Pretty much what you want to do there.
Oh, that was an ace run. If it didn't hit that one. How many times you heard that?
Yeah, a lot. We got Idris with a 350 PA1 as well.
Looking like the same tree. Oh,
And then he gets the, yep. You got a 1030 kick and a 950 kick right there. You figure out which one's which.
same disc, same tree, different kicks.
I got my Berg. I like this one out of my hand. And,
Oh my
little
God.
low. Couldn't really tell if I'd hit the basket or not from up there, but
That would not have been the only ace at this tournament, but that would have been sweet. Missed a mando?
yeah, Matlack hasn't hit a mando yet, so unfortunately. I hate to be the one to break the news to you, but
Maybe he didn't have hand warmers or something.
Novas are a weird disc in my opinion,
I
but
threw the Nova on this hole. I almost aced it.
yeah, well, Matlack didn't.
Well, not that time. I'm sure he's thrown it great on that hole before. He's a really good player. He's just having a rough day.
Yeah, Matlack's a good guy. Always enjoy playing with Matlack. This is gonna be interesting. Oh, push putt or spin putt, whichever you want to call it. I get them mixed up all the time. This one looked good.
Oh,
Just a little long.
great angle.
Yeah, we all thought he'd drain that one for sure. All right, got Idris from Circle's Edge
For a turkey?
for the turkey. For the turkey?
Turkey at the turkey.
Turkey at the turkey? Boom.
Gobble, gobble.
Did you get 10?
You got 11.
Oh, yeah.
11, 12, 13.
Can't follow, obviously. Good putt, Idris.
Good putt, buddy. Bang.
Inside. No videos on the scorecard. My caddy is sleeping.
Yeah, he looks tired.
Yeah, pulling that cart's such a pain. What? That was...
He's flopping them in there.
Yeah, that was a... Chris, you need to work on your tap-ins. I got my 2. Matlack with the man bun. For
Oh,
par.
and a new
bogey.
bag. That bag is slick. It's a good color. All right. 7 down, 6 down.
Idris getting under par.
Yeah, man. This thing's not being so friendly to some and very friendly to others. Hole 14, we have a very straight hole. There's really 2 lines. You can either throw a hyzer around the outside, or you can go with an anti-flex down the middle gap where the drone's flying. You want to turn right and then fade right past this sign. I wish we would have played that back basket, but this is a good hole. It's,
Yeah, it's a good par 3.
It's a good par 3 distance again, at 380 feet. It's a good golf shot range.
You got to keep it low. Chris going 400 H3. 400 G H3. My bad. A little.
4.
Yeah, that slid up right. We were on the tee there. There was like 4 groups on the tee over there.
Usually pretty big backup on 15. Cameraman looking out for
I don't know
everybody.
why. It's not a hard hole.
Idris going D3. Oh, just a touch outside. And I got my 400 F3 looking to go right up the middle.
Yeah, I've been playing the middle line lately. It's just a little easier than the hyzer, especially when your hands are cold.
Yeah, didn't quite give that enough gas, but I'll take it. Nice 35 footer, 40 footer. Can't talk.
Come on.
Yeah, that was not ideal. Then Matlack throwing some sort of invalid driver. I don't think it was a destroyer. Might have been a destroyer.
Yeah, it's pretty stable. I don't know.
I think it went way in there. But there's roller lines out of there.
Stroke. Oh, go. Oh.
Yeah, that's a rough place to be left-handed right there. Chris throwing another roller, and this thing just kept on chugging.
Yeah, I thought it was going to roll away in the woods. I had a good vantage point on that one. It hit something right as soon as it hit the edge of the woods and just stopped.
Yeah, there's that dead tree over there. That's Jermaine throwing another big sky flick. Got Matlack throwing sidearm again.
A hammock style sidearm.
Yep. Got Idris from about 50.
Good bid.
A little
It's
too
good
much
miss.
gas, yeah.
Give it a chance.
Just outside the circle. Was not even close.
Yeah, that's a putt that you should make. Whenever you're playing really good, you make all those.
Kind of like that.
Yep.
It's a good par save for Chris.
The noise cam.
Idris for 3. Then we got Matlack for 3 and Jermaine for a
For 4, right?
5, I believe.
5.
No, it might have been 4.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is for 4.
And then we wait for 25 minutes.
Guys had to wait for me to birdie this next hole.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, eagle. We play everything as a par 3 out here.
Yeah.
Nothing as a par 4, man par always.
So hole 15, par 4, 460. It's not really a par 4. It's definitely doable, as James will show you. But yeah, just straight with a little bit of a hyzer finish here. Well, for me, hyzer with throwing sidearm. It's attackable with a backhand. Sidearm, you really, it's pretty tough. I mean, I'm usually left with like 40 feet, so I'm just looking to get my 3.
In a tournament, you really don't want to attack this hole because you hit a tree and you go right or left and you're looking at a 5 or a 6 like really fast.
Yeah, that's why Chris is throwing a putter.
Yeah, you just get right past that stump. That's a great tournament play for this hole.
Yeah.
You just throw 2 putters and get a 3.
Yep. Idris going 400 D3, and that's pretty good. Shouldn't be hard to get up and
He's
down
on the
from there.
edge, but yeah, it's not that bad. He made it far enough down to where it's not going to be an issue.
Yeah. I got my 400 GD2. I am going for it, sort of. And I yanked that a little bit and got lucky.
Oh yeah, he made it through the gap. So yeah, I mean, that's normally where I end up if I go for the pin. If I just throw it too low and make the line, but...
Yeah, Matlack went a little low there. He was trying to do the same thing as Chris, throw a mid to the middle and then pick it up, throw it again.
Oh, yeah.
Jermaine was a little high and wide there.
Yeah, this hole's long, but it's not long enough to make you scared of it.
Yeah.
You still want to attack it.
Yeah, the fairways, it's definitely there to hit. Let's see. Yeah, he's just pitching out.
That like going rock. Needs to get some turn on it.
A little inside, or
Little-
short, I mean.
Yeah, a little left. Not bad though.
Jermaine's trying to go up the right side. Turn it and just let it finish. Over there
If you don't
with
hit a
Matlack.
great tee shot, a 3 is almost out of the question.
Yeah, definitely. Chris trying to break his hand. That's doable.
Testy though.
Yeah.
That's about 30 feet.
Idris with the step out. Pending, whatever you want to call it.
That's more what Chris was looking for there.
Yeah. And I'm just laying up.
Why not? It's a great tee shot.
Yep.
Take that 3 and get out of there. Hyzer's it like Snappy.
Mm-hmm.
The old school Snappy putt.
Old school. Release at 7 o'clock. Jermaine for his 4, I believe. Oh, outside. And Chris for a 3. That was a good putt.
Straight in. Never a doubt from this guy. I mean, he's like, what, number 6 in the world now? They just updated
Yeah.
the rankings.
I haven't looked at those, but
Oh, it's another nasty spitter.
bummer. Yeah, bummer's right. Oh,
I think I'm just going to jump on the bandwagon and say that I don't like these baskets either.
I didn't have a problem until Chris started talking about them.
I've never really had a problem with them, but at least not at this course. Sometimes you see those temporary ones with the wheel on them.
Yeah,
The chains are a little lighter, but these are nice.
they've been here forever.
They've been here forever. And it's always those lofty ones that are like crashing down and in.
Yeah.
The chains just spit them back out. That's my favorite. Just stick in there.
Yep. Idris is still all smiles. It's pretty hard to make Idris mad.
Yeah, never seen that guy upset. All right, 8 down is smoking it. That's a good round. Just got to keep it alive.
Yep. 3 more holes.
All 16. 349 feet. This one's really straight. You just want to throw a slight turnover that kind of straightens out. You don't really want it to flex back because there's an invisible tree behind this turkey tree. You just want it to go right past this big gray tree on the left and just kind of keep turning. Sidearm's not a bad play either. Just throw a straight sidearm that doesn't finish too much, and it looks like it finishes further away than it does every time.
Yeah.
You're going to be like 30 feet away if you just throw a sidearm.
Yeah, Chris went a little wide there. Oh, man.
Yeah, the T-pad is kind of pointing you to the woods on this hole. I always have to look at it and make sure that I'm pointing myself towards the basket, or I throw it straight into the woods like Chris did every single time.
Yeah. I kind of pulled that over. Chris kind of freaked me out a little bit. You got Idris with an F5.
Kind of jerked it.
Yeah, that thing's flippy.
Good kick.
It's a true F6. That's what we were calling it. You got Matlack.
Going T-bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like oh. Split it.
Yep. Yeah. I like going anti-flex on this hole. Just throwing it straight is so hard. I just like to throw it at the left side woods with a big anhyzer and let it flex back.
Yeah, I can see that working pretty well. You got Chris from the short tee. Took his purse off when he threw that one.
He took it right off. Now he's got a little testy 26, 28 footer.
Matlack from way off to his left.
That's a good shot.
Yeah, it was a good out.
Disappeared under the leaves. There it is.
Jermaine trying to go up and over. And then almost got drilled again. Good dodge that time.
Going for the cameraman. Why did I not hear about him getting hit in the head until now?
Yeah. We talked about it a little bit, but I figured I'd let him tell people. All right, so I got about 40 feet uphill. Step putt.
Great one.
Yeah, I needed that one.
Man, you're always good for one sneaky long putt at the end of the round.
Yeah, I was really wanting to hit something outside the circle. Hadn't done anything yet.
Yeah, that was a good 45 uphill.
Got one on Chris. That was the main objective.
Tie it back up.
Yep. Idris from about just outside the circle.
Good.
Oh.
Come on.
Yeah, that was.
Good height.
Yep, just didn't quite commit. Good putt for
That was a
Jermaine.
good putt.
Yeah. Good old slow-mo. Boom.
Right in the heart.
Forgot you have to check that.
Whop.
Yep, that's 3 in a row that progressively got tougher as far as par saves.
Yep.
14 wasn't really too hard, and 15 got a little tougher, and then that was a legit par save right there.
Oh, a little high, but it went in.
Yep.
Yeah, he needs to shake it off. Go out there to the open course and just rip it up.
Yeah. Idris tapping in his 4.
Idris staying at professionalism.
Yep.
Golly, what do you do when you got 2 guys beating you by 8 strokes on your card?
Yeah, you just keep on going.
Just keep on trucking.
So this is hole 17. You got 243 feet, fairly straight with, I mean, it goes left, but you really don't want it to like hyzer out too hard because then you end up down in the pit. You really just want to throw something straight and just let it kind of finish. Backhand, you're looking, most of these guys are going to be throwing putters of some sort.
I'm not even going to say anything about this hole.
Yeah, I went 400 PA3 here.
I took a 5 on this hole during the
Oh,
tournament.
that's no good.
I was playing good. I was playing with y'all, and then I got a 5 on this hole. I got a 4 on hole 1 to finish.
Oof.
I am coming off a back injury, so maybe the beginning of next year I'll be back to fighting weight or whatever.
Makes sense. Chris went putter. Matlack went with some sort of stable something, looked like. Overstable. Jermaine going gator. Oh, man.
Yeah, that last...
That's a sinks tree right there.
Yeah, those last couple trees are just in the perfect spot.
And Idris has a love-hate relationship with that tree. Mostly hate.
It's a good one to hit. That's a common miss. If you look at that tree, if you ever come to the sinks, there are so many gashes and
Yeah.
disc marks on that tree.
Oh, nose down.
Yep, Matlack said it. Nose down. It's going to be hard to get that kind of putt to go in if you throw a nose down.
You gotta throw it really high.
Jermaine. Yeah, from about 40 feet.
One height the whole way. Just
Yep.
cruising.
Nice putt.
Oh, it finally came to rest. That was a foot fault.
That's stretching it. Got Idris for 3. Oh. Get my 2. Look so depressed.
Yeah, you do not look happy. I just birdied this hole. Great. Now I'm gonna go to the parking lot and eat some pizza.
Yeah, that was awesome. Free pizza. It's better than going to cookout with Chris.
Eating chicken tenders.
Ugh.
You went to cookout, really?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Cookout.
Is gross. You got 3 2s, a 4, and a 3.
All right, hole 18. This is a nice little hole with kind of an island green. I mean, there's OB left, right, and long, so I guess it would be an island. It's a pretty straightforward sidearm. You just can't miss it tight. You have to throw it out wide enough and have it hook up. I've been throwing high-speed driver just to make the line. Pretty straightforward, but it can totally get you. You can kick out in the road.
Yeah. I just got to make sure I commit to this shot. I actually kind of dissed down a little bit so I could throw it a little harder. I went to 400 A2. I was originally throwing H1. So, caught that last tree.
Yep.
Didn't quite commit there.
That's a good putt, though. It's about 35, 38 feet.
Chris going, same thing. Bless you. 400 A2.
Puppy sneezes.
Yep, dog sneezes. Oh, got the nice little kick.
We left that one here for him.
Yeah. You got Jermaine with the gator.
Yeah,
He was a little inside.
All inside and high.
Matlack going Firebird.
Looking real good. A little high.
Oh.
Wow, that's a weird skip.
Yeah, that wasn't.
Not much of a skip at all.
Yeah, that didn't make a lot of sense. Idris going. You got these two doofuses over here.
About to drag race or something.
Yeah, they did this for forever. Idris went H1.
Yeah, you
little
can tell he
inside.
was just looking right at those cars. He was
Yeah, they
not thinking
came-
about his shot.
It was really annoying. You got Jermaine throwing this. I don't know what this is. Some sort of Innova something that's.
End of a flippy disc.
Yeah, let's see.
We got lots of those.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Idris just line up
good angle. If you'd have put it higher, it would have went in.
from about a little outside circle's edge. And didn't
Whoa,
commit.
come on, Joey. That
Yeah.
bummer cam needed on that one.
Yeah, that was rough. That was for 9 to stay tied with Chris. Yeah, you can kind of see not what I wanted.
Hey, he's got a smile on his face.
Yeah.
He's all right.
I was happy. I wanted to shoot 8 or 9 down. Really wanted to shoot double digits, but Matlack did the same thing as me.
You got a little more upset though.
Yeah, Matlack hasn't had a 2 since 4, I believe.
Oh, since hole 4, yeah. Yeah.
Chris tapping in his 2 to shoot the hot round. To be tied with MJ going into round 2.
All right. 10 down for Chris Dickerson.
Yep, 10 down for Chris, 9 for me, 1 up for Idris, 2 up for Matlack, and 3 up for Jermaine.
All right, thanks for watching, guys. Catch us back with round 2 at the dam.
Yeah, it's going to be not as windy as it normally is, so should be some lower scores, hopefully.
Yeah. Scoring conditions for sure, I would say.
Yeah. Oh, you should have been closer to that, MJ. That's a comet hole all day.
Why did you put me on the board?
Oh, look at that. He made it.
She just went like top 5.